Hello and welcome everyone to the Cosmic Skiing Slalom from the Glen. Today's race will be a 14-lap event here at the 2.45-mile road course in New York. This is going to be a fun one in season one of what was known as the POG series, now POG series. It was a pretty good fuel mileage race and had a lot of strategy, but there was a pretty big wreck at the end, so we're going to have to keep our eyes. You never know what's going to happen, especially with these trucks. Last week, it was the number 75 of Jason Williams who got into victory lane there at Southern National. That was the first win for Dodge here in the trucks and the first win for Real Jordan Racing in the trucks as well. So Jason Williams is going to look to keep the momentum up here at the Glen, see what he can do. And just right there in front of Jason Williams is Lyle Karson. He is the current points leader as Williams got real sideways off of one there. He is the points leader over the number 66 of Shua, so he'll look to keep the momentum today and see if he can keep his points lead. And with all that out of the way, let's get these guys qualified and let's get racing.
Drivers, start your engines.
All right, engines have fired here at Watkins Glen Raceway. So on the pole is going to be the number 68 of NCD. He was up there in the points earlier in the season. He's fallen back a bit. Starting to come back a little bit, though. He's now currently 12th. To his outside will be the number 42 of Dakota Lair. He is currently sitting 13th in points. And then in third, it is your points leader, Carson, in the 153. In fourth, it is the number 36 of Jerry Chen. Chen is currently sitting 15th in the standings. He got that win earlier in the year at Salem. And then in fifth is the 08 of Porker Mearns. He's had a little rough stretch here, so he's going to hope to have a good day today. In sixth is the number 75 of Jason Williams, our most recent winner. In seventh is the 47 of TNKL. In 8th is the number 55 of Carter Penning. In 9th is NCD's teammate, the number 68 of Joe Shua. And in 10th is the number 91 of Daniel Lumet. He is currently sitting 4th in standing. So you got some guys up here that aren't necessarily up there in the points and are looking to have a good day, but you got some that are up here and have some points and are just looking to have a smooth day today. So we're going to have to see how that works out. As we mentioned in pre-race, the season one race of this with BOD series had a lot of strategy going on, and the race was actually won on a fuel mileage stretch by the number 24 of Balto. But in the beginning, there was a very bad wreck, including a flip. So that turn one, turn two, and up through the S's, that whole area right there is pretty treacherous. So they got to be careful here going on the first lap and on the initial start here. But with it being 14 laps, I would imagine there might be some kind of fuel strategy. I'm not sure. We'll have to see, but you know, this is a great little racetrack here up in New York, and it can produce some very great racing, some great strategy, some cool looking wrecks. But whatever it produces, we are here to see it. The trucks are green flag. Wow, there's a big gap there. Back there, I don't know what happened. It looked like the two had a really bad start, but NCD is leading them down into turn one. The 42 of Lair was out there on his outside. It gets into him. They look to all save it, but Lair is not letting him go to the inside, up through the S's. It is the 68 of NCD who is going to hold him through the S's, but Lair's looking sporty here in the early stages. Here comes Jerry Chin now to the inside of the number 42 going into the bus stop. You can see a lot of dirt there from where they were going through pre-race. Chin on the outside. That is bold. Will not make it happen. Side by side a little further back here in the pack with the number 29 of Roach and the 21 of Nixon. They get it straight as you see Penning up here looking to the inside, or the outside, I should say, of Mearns. And here is Chin looking again to the outside. But now here comes Karson onto the inside, the pole sitter. Not the pole sitter, the points leader. Coming out of turn 7 here to complete lap 1. It is NCD who is up front and in control of this race. Jason Williams back there poking out underneath the points leader. You got to watch out there coming through turn 1. That's how you get turned. We saw the 42 almost lose it on lap 1, but he was able to keep it going. Porker looking to get past the 75 here as he is all over that back bumper up through the S's. Chin is looking to the inside again of the 42 through the S's. Through the bus stop, I should say. It didn't work last time. Oh, as he goes really wide. And he's going to lose the spot to the 153. Looks like that may not be the move through the bus stop. He went real wide there and lost a lot of time. Williams now up to his back bumper, trying to look to get into 4th position. Williams takes a peek. Not enough there yet. All over the back bumper there as they come into 7. Williams is going to look to set him up down here in turn 1. He's got to get a good exit off. It looks like he might have done it. See back there in the pack, J Hope looking underneath the 21 of Nixon. There goes the 75, darting to the inside. He's going to look to have the inside going up the S's, but does not have the room. Chin will hold on to the 4th position for now. Karson is starting to get all over the back bumper of the 42. Will he go to the outside through the bus stop? I don't think he would, seeing what happened to Chin, but you never know. There is a huge stack up back here to these guys. They're 4 wide going. Y'all can't do this. Oh, and the 41 of Snyder's turned around. He collects the 23. The 33 of DeMustang has a lot of damage. The 14's around. The 44's into him. The 44 has blown up. Is there a caution? I would imagine so. It looks like some of those guys are off the pace. There is. Caution flag is out here at Watkins Glen. The 21's on pit road. The 92's on pit road. The 94 of Daniel Bowman, Daytona winner, is on pit road. That is Hamilton. Hamilton has a lot of rear end damage. He is coming through the bus stop. The 20 of Anderson looks like he's got some left side damage. There's the 44 of Caden Bishop. We saw he had heavy impact. There's the 14. He also had heavy impact. There's the 41 who went around in the bus stop. And the 23 of Hunter Walker, who also went around. Yeah, there was a big old stack up back there with the 11 and the 14 coming through the S's. You see a lot of damage on the 37 and the 53. There's a lot to unfold, a lot of damage there. Here on lap 4 of 14, we're coming to 11 laps to go. So let's see if we can sort this out and see what will happen when they go back green. All right, as they're heading down into 1, you see the 92 of Keith sends it underneath the 21. And nothing. Oh, the 33 of DeMustang's going to look 3 wide into the S's. You can't do that. 92 goes up a bit. Oh, and he's going to hook the 21. Wow, what an impact. There's the 11. There's the 44. There's the 41. Wow, the 25 did a really good job getting through there, but that is going to stack up a lot of guys. 21 has blown up. He is done. And then these guys were 3-4 wide coming out of the S's. Caution flag was already out. But the 41 gets sent around by the 44. And he collects the 23. And then the 14's around up here. And Caden Bishop just hammers him head on. As there was contact back here still. 20 of Anderson is hard in the wall. There's the 5 of Hamilton. He had a lot of damage. Let's go on board with the 25. He had a really good shot coming through there. Here we are on board with the number 25 Quick Trip Dodge Ram of Super. You can see the Mustang 3 wide up there, and then you see the initial contact as they hit the wall really hard. And wow, the 25 does an excellent job getting through there, and he's going to get by these guys before they start messing up coming into the bus stop. What a move for the 25. That's going to gain him a ton of positions. All right, pace lights are out. A little update on the accident there. The number 33 of the Mustang, the 14 of Lil Dicky, the 44 of Caden Bishop, the 94 of Daniel Bowman, the 5 of Hamilton, the 21 of Nixon, and the 92 of Keith have all retired from the race due to being in the accident and mechanical failures and damage. So the Mustang came into as the points leader in Southern National in just 2 really bad races here. We're gonna have to see what that does to the points. But the pace lights are out. The truck is diving into pit road, and NCD is gonna lead him back to green once again. That was a really weird restart once again. You had a pretty good gap there between the leaders. The number 2 is out front, or is to the inside, way back there. Oh, big contact by the 42 and the 68. Oh, they're still making contact. Oh, they're into the wall. The 42's around. 68's going to keep it going, but the 42 is stuck in the S's. Oh, and he gets clobbered by the 54 and the 41. Caution flag is back out here at Watkins Glen. We saw all that happen when the 42 went to the inside of the 68, and they had contact coming in to the S's, and they went around. The 68 of NCD has lost a ton of spots. He is currently back there with the 02. As the race for the lead coming to the line, it's gonna be the 153 who's gonna lead him back. We are at lap 7. Oh no, there is no caution. Well, you could have fooled me. Well, the 41's still rolling really slow through the S's, but there is no caution. That might be a problem. Oh, they are coming quick on the 41. Caution flag is now out. Oh, but they're all in the wall. The 08, the 36, the 47, the 91, the 26. They're all in the wall trying to avoid the 41. Oh, they're all stacking up again. Big hits back there. That caution should have came out way sooner. That's going to cause a lot of problems. Looks like Carter Pending in the 55 is going to have a big advantage here, as he's going to be second to the 153 of Karson. And NCD was all the way buried deep in the pack, and through that absolute mess of a caution, he is now back up here into contention. The 2 is up here as well. Some of these guys are not going to be happy, especially like the 26, who was up there, and the 08. And they didn't throw the caution, and then they were just a product of everyone stacking up. 41's still trying to make it around the pit road. But caution flag is finally out here after 2 incidents. So let's go back and see what happened there with the start off with the 68 and the 42. All right, so looking at the 68 here as they head down into 1. The 153 steps out a little bit but gets back in line. 68's going to run wide, and woo, hard contact there, and they just keep making contact all the way into the S's until they're squeezed up into that guardrail. And the 42 goes around. He's going to sit here for a little bit until the 54 just has nowhere to go. Way up there on the outside, and the 41 plows into him. Not quite sure what the 54 of Neil was doing there up on the outside of the the S's, but he had nowhere to go as he clobbered into the 42. And then you see the 41 is up here, just slow as can be, but the green flag was still out up until about this point when the leaders are going to come flying through here and just up into the guardrail. You see the 36 and the 08 there. The 91, the 26. And then they all get it back going, but everyone's still trying to get around the 41 there, and they spin out once again. 26, real hard contact there. Just an absolute mess from that 41 still being on track and no caution being called. Not really sure what happened there with officiating, but that's just something that should not happen. Pace lights are out atop the pace truck real quick from all of those incidents. The 08 of Porker, the 37 of Crown Jr., the 75 of Jason Williams, the 41 of Snyder, the 54 of Neo, and the 42 of Lair are all retired from the race. So that leaves just 20 trucks here left on track. Green flag is out, 5 laps to go here from Watkins Glen. The O2 was real sideways there on the restart. That was kind of cool. He was slinging it through there. Got to watch here in turn 1. 153 is looking a little wide. And Penning and Shua have hard contact. The 11 of Skis to the outside. Here comes the O2. Oh, and they all wad up in the S's. Caution flag is out once again. Oh, and these guys are everywhere through the S's. Big hits again. But they are racing back to the line. But it is going to be no contest for the 153. He is all out there by himself. NCT's now up in second. This could be the battle for the finish because I don't think they're going to get it restarted. We'll have to see. But it's the 153 who's going to come out of 7 and take the yellow flag for lap 12 of 14. That leaves us with 3 laps to go. So unless they can get the track all cleaned up and good to go in 3 laps, I don't think we're going to get this race restarted. But we'll have to see. Oh, there's the 66 of Shua who is running 3rd. And there's the 55 of Penning who was 2nd when they wadded it up there on the restart. So you see the 55 there heading in to 1. And the 153 is going to slide up. And that's just a product of these guys going wide. And bam! Hard impacts there for the 55 and the 66. So these guys are about middle of the track. Oh, all of those guys had to go wide to avoid him, and they're all in the wall. So they look like they get it going, but the 02 and the 11 had hard impact as well up at the top of the S's. Looking at the 02 of Conrad here, you see the impact there with the 55 and the 66. They keep it going, though, as the 02 looks hard on the 153. Oh, wow. Ski with a mistake there. Goes really wide and into the grass and just back out into the quarter panel of the 02. Sends him around. These guys are kind of lucky those other guys didn't get into him. All right, as we cut back to what's happening on track, you see the pace truck coming to the line for what will be the white flag, and the pace lights are on, which means this race will not finish under green. The 153 of Karson, the current points leader, is going to win the Cosmic Ski Slalom at the Glen. Just going to go through the rest of the field here as they make their way around for the final lap. It is in second is the number 68 of NCD. Quite a recovery considering what happened there on, I think that was that second restart. So quite a recovery for that 68 team. I know he wanted to win, and he certainly had the truck to do it. but going to be a good recovery, good point stay. In third is number 47 of TNKL. In fourth is the number 2 of Holmquist. That is his best finish of the season. They've got to be happy with that result. In fifth is the number 36 of Jerry Chin. Going to be a good point stay for them. Sixth is the number 4 of Rosenboom. In seventh is number 48 of Hope. Eighth is the number 55 of Penning. Ninth is the 25 of Super. 10th is the number 11 of Cosmic Ski in his sponsored race, his primary race. So top 10 for that team. In 11th is the number 02 of Conrad, and in 12th is the number 91 of Lumit. 13th is number 99 of Apu. 14th is number 23 of Walker. 15th is the number 26 of Anthony. 16th is number 53 of Grant. 17th is number 29 of Roach. 18th is number 20 of Anderson. And in 19th, last running on track, is number 66 of Shua. And then Porker is the first one that is retired, and that goes all the way back to Keith in last place, who were all retired due to the accidents on track. But as you see, the number 153 is behind the pace truck and is coming out of turn 7 and is going to come across the line here and get his first ever win in the POG SuperTruck Division. Congrats to that team. Oh, we have a change in the back. Anthony came in and pit. Looks like that motor expired. It looks like Anthony is actually going to end up finishing 15th, as these guys did not pass him. But that could have been a change, but it wasn't. So congratulations to the number 153 of Karson. Didn't end under green. You know, not always the best outcome. You always want to, win it under green. But hey, a win is a win, and that is going to help him even more in the points, as he is the current points leader, and that's just going to extend those points. So let's take a look at the points here, and let's see how everything stacked up after a wild Watkins Glen race. Thank you all for watching the Cosmic Ski Slalom at the Glen. This was a pretty wild race. Didn't really see any of the strategy like we talked about, but definitely some cautions. Turn 1 was really treacherous. So the POG guys are going to have to watch out for that tomorrow in the POG race from here at the Glen. But what a race for the 153. He stayed out of trouble for the most part, and he is going to come out on top as the winner. So congrats to the 153 team, and congrats to Karson on his first ever win. Thank you for watching. Up next for the trucks is the All-Star race from the Chili Bowl. That is going to be fun. These trucks on dirt are going to be pretty fun to watch. We're going to have to see what happens. So thank you for watching. Get tuned in for that. It's going to be a fun one.